What is going on, guys? This is Virtual Gaming with my review of Strike the Blood episode 11. And even though this episode it was pretty simple, it was still quite good. So it continues off from last week, where we have Kojo spotting that girl, and of course him being a pervert that he is. When he sees her all naked, he actually gets turned on, which causes him to start losing control a little bit, and he has a nosebleed. But when he comes to, he actually sees that the girl is gone. But now he has Yukina, who's also taking a shower there. She is now standing behind him naked, but she is threatening him that if he turns around, she'll get very upset and she'll stab him. And so now she's now wearing Kojo's sweat jacket, because I don't know where her clothes were, but I'm guessing that she didn't want to walk around naked. But when she asked Kojo, who she was spying on, once again, he messed up by saying that he saw a girl that looked like Kanase, but she was much bigger. And of course, when he tells Yukina that, she takes that the wrong way and she gets jealous. So now they are looking for this bigger Kanase, but there's actually this ship that headed there to the island. So Kojo thinks that it's for a rescue, but when we look closely and we see the name, it's Magnus Craft. So of course now it can't be good. And once the ship actually gets on the island, it opens up and we see all these men coming out. But right away I could tell that they were robots. So while these men were like searching around, they spotted Yukina and Kojo very quickly, and they opened fire. But then we have Yukina, who pulled out some awesome moves, and I definitely like these spells that she has. Like, she has some pretty interesting techniques, and I actually like them a lot. So while she's fighting them, Kojo actually gets involved and he punches one, but it actually, it gets right back up, because it's not a man in there, it's a machine. So it gets back up so it can keep fighting, and soon they find themselves surrounded. But it's not before long before we see that they are saved, and it was by that woman that Kojo first spotted. And apparently she had a curse gun, according to Yukina. So this girl, who already can figure out, she's the princess, and her name is Folia, and I have no idea how to say her last name, but obviously, she's a princess, and she knows quite a bit, because she knew about Kojo, she knew about his familiars, and she also knew about the former progenitor. But now he had to take out this ship, because apparently he wanted to use it so that they could get off the island, but it wasn't possible because it was being controlled remotely, so it served no purpose. So of course, like, Kojo come down there and he summons his Rayleigh arm, and that basically ends it. And so then we cut to Bibi, who's walking down this hall, and we actually go to Kisei, I think his name is, and Kanase, because he is still making experiments on her, so that she could be a complete artificial angel, because what she was doing fighting those other angels, she was basically taking like parts of them and making herself stronger, because I believe that she has 6 containers inside of her already, so she's very powerful, even though she's a fake. And so we learned that Kisei, he was actually a mage, and this ritual that he was doing, it was to evolve people into higher beings by working on them, and that's what he's doing right now with Kanase. And it was confirmed that she has royal blood inside of her, and so I thought Kanase and La Folia were gonna turn out to be sisters, but instead Kanase is her aunt. I definitely think that it would have been better if she was like her sister. I think that would have been like a much more emotional bond, you can say, between the two characters, rather than her just being her aunt. But nonetheless, they're related, and Kanase has royal blood inside of her. And Kisuke, Bibi, and the other guy, they are planning on selling Kanase as a weapon. And so for a final test, they actually want her to fight Kojo. So now we have another boat, coming onto the island, and apparently they really want La Folia as well, which I'm not sure why they want her. Like, maybe they want to make her into an angel as well, and have Kanase absorb her, so that she could be complete or whatever they're like trying to do. But it's definitely odd that they still want that they still want La Folia, even though they have Kanase like this. So after a negotiation between them, kind of fall through, they actually awaken Kanase, and when we see that she actually goes through like this transformation, where we see her wings, they actually multiply, and she gets these like eyes on them, and that right there was definitely kind of creepy. But apparently these eyes can't focus, can harness like energy and fight human beings. And we see her first, her and Kojo have a little scuffle, and then we have Yukina fighting against Bibi, and she has something called an intelligent weapon. And like I'm still not sure exactly what it is, because we saw that it was like a spear, but at the same time, it changed to like something else, kind of like a whip. So I'm still unclear, what exactly is a weapon. Like I understand, it has some intelligence, but at the same time, they need to go like more into detail about it. And then we have that guy that was piloting that plane in the last episode. He's a beast man, so he was definitely who I thought he was. And so now he was going to fight La Folia or attack her, but because she couldn't fire her curse gun, it wasn't gonna be much of a battle. But then we have Kanase, who's actually able to hit Kojo with like one of her lasers, and he's taken out. And so then we see that she's like going through this metamorphosis, because we see that she's going out of control, because we see that like this tornado is forming around her, but it's also freezing as well. And so now Kensei, Bibi, and the other guy, they're out of there because they don't want to be around for that. But we see Kanase is like clearly in pain, and because there's no way that she want to do this, because she was even thinking about Kojo in this episode. So clearly they're like forcing her to do this. So I definitely feel bad for her. But now I'm not sure what's going on with her character. But we actually saw Sayaka and I forgot her name, but you guys know who she is, the Witch of the Void. So Sayaka was on some boat where they were all these robots, and so she took them down with like that Quincy move. I still call her Quincy because that exactly what she looks like when she fight with that bow weapon. And so the witch actually has some info for her about Kojo, Yukina, and the princess, and she told them where they all were. So I'm thinking that maybe she'll take control of this boat, and go to where they are. But we have Yukina crying over Kojo that was taken out. But I'm thinking to myself, you saw this guy get decapitated and he survived, so he is definitely going to be okay, from a laser through his stomach. But I do have a feeling that he has to drink the blood of La Folia, so he can get another familiar, and that right there will like put him on equal ground with Kanase, so that he can save her. So I definitely think that we'll see a new familiar in the next episode, and I'm actually pretty excited about that. But yeah, this episode, it was pretty freaking good. It was simple, but it was still really good. But as always, guys, please do not forget to like the video and subscribe, because that really helps me out. But as always, you guys take it easy, and I'll see you all next time.